Time now for NTV's First Alert Weather Forecast.
All right, welcome back here on your Friday. It's not starting out like a day where you'd want to be outdoors. It's very chilly, but it's slowly getting better. By this afternoon, we're going to be up close to 60. Still well below average for this time of year, but at least starting to trend in the right direction. All right, let's talk about the next few days. It is a very slow climb back towards warmth. We've got that trough out west that is starting to weaken a little bit, so that's going to allow some warmer temps to kind of creep into the Midwest as we go through the next few days. Now tomorrow there's going to be a quick front that moves in. If you've got outdoor plans for maybe some of those graduation receptions, we do have a chance of scattered storms by mid to late tomorrow afternoon. Keep an eye on that. And then for your Mother's Day, we got to watch this little system here. It's a clipper system, so to speak. It's very quick moving. It's diving very fast off to the southeast out of the northern plains. It is going to bring some gusty winds, especially Sunday morning. They'll try to relax a little bit by the afternoon. And I wouldn't be shocked if it knocks off a few degrees of our highs, but still looking pretty decent for Mother's Day. 65 again. The morning a little windy. I think by the afternoon those winds start to relax, and really compared to what we had to deal with this week, it is looking much better for Mother's Day. A lot better than it's out there this morning. Freeze warnings, frost advisory still in effect, and rightly so, as many of us have dipped down into the upper 20s and low 30s, but nice steady climb. By noon we're into the low 50s, and I think most of us this afternoon are going to end up either side of 60, probably right about 60 degrees in most areas. And the winds aren't going to be much of an issue. They'll be very light, eventually turning out of the south at around maybe 5 to 10. Out here to the northwest, a couple of indications that maybe we get a few pop-up showers. They might even try to sneak into west central areas, but really think we're going to struggle to get much of anything going. Tonight looks cool, but not as cold as it was last night. And then tomorrow, now again, we start to warm up, mid to upper 60s, but notice those scattered storms out ahead of that cool front that moves in tomorrow afternoon. So that's something to keep in the back of your mind. You know, if you are going to be out and about, it's a busy weekend. Just realize that we're not really anticipating severe weather tomorrow, but obviously lightning's a factor. And, you know, with the cool temps we have in place, a little hail wouldn't be out of the question from some of those storms as they pulse up. 60 the high today. Not bad, better than it has been. 40 the low tonight. I say better than it has been, but that's really not saying a whole lot. 66 the high as we get into your Saturday, and we watch for those scattered afternoon storms. Highs today right about 60 in most areas. And looking down the road, if you have been waiting and longing for warmth, like me, next week it finally kicks in. 70s and 80s all week long. Could see some scattered storms late in the day on Tuesday, and maybe a slight chance Wednesday, but boy, some not much needed warmth. We are in dire need of a warm stretch of weather just to dry things out, if nothing else. So hopefully next week we can bring that in.
And keep it.
And keep it. Yes, that's the key.
Yeah.